स्वागतं सर्वेषां स्वागतम्। अद्य रविवासरे अस्माकं कक्षा प्रवर्तते। प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं करोमि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ॐ तत्सत्। अद्य वयं यथा अस्माभिः ह्यस्तनकक्ष्यायां अन्वयरचना प्रक्रिया प्रथम श्लोकस्य कृतं।
Excuse me, I have one doubt. May I ask her?
पृच्छतु महोदय।
This trying to save. What is the word for in the savings connected to finance and all money savings?
You can use rakshanam, you can use trayate. Huh?
Oh, okay.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay. Trying can be used for that also.
Yeah. In that sense also. Like I indicated, balaha sukarapatre nanakani trayate iti. Though actually it has a little bit more about caring in a humane sense. So dhana palanam, dhana rakshanam, dhanasya trayanam iti bhavati va prayah in infinitive maybe. So trayanam prayah nakarah bhavati repamshah asti iti. तत् एवं प्रयोक्तुं शक्नुमः, चिन्ता नास्ति तत्र।
धन्यवादः सर।
हाँ, रक्षणम् इज यूज्ड मोस्ट लाइकली फॉर सेविंग, ओके, and रक्षणम् in protection sense, okay, but you can use few other variants. Yeah.
धन्यवादः सर।
हाँ, तो अद्यतन
महोदय एक संशय अस्ति।
पृच्छतु महोदय।
काव्यकथा सभायां कृदा मीन्स् कृदे,
सभायां
कृदां श्रीकृष्णस्य पूजां
सभायां कृतम् इति अहम् अन्वेषणं कुर्वन् अस्मि। पूज्यार्हः भीष्म कृष्णस्य पूजां, ततो युधिष्ठिरः कृष्णस्य पूजाम् अकरोत्। भवतः प्रश्नः सभायां कृताम् इति एतस्य। सभायां कृतां श्रीकृष्णस्य पूजाम् इत्युक्ते अत्र पूजा इति स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्दः अस्तु वा? तु पूजा कृता इति प्रथमा एकवचने, पूजा वास् डन्, पूजा कृता। सो युधिष्ठिरेण कृष्णस्य पूजा कृता, like that if you want to use the form of krita. So puja krita, and the same thing in dvitiya vibhakti, pujam kritam pairing. Okay, kritam pujam, the puja that was done as a karma pada, Chetirajah Shishupalaha na asahata, he did not like it like that. Okay.
Okay. धन्यवाद.
No problem. It's a kta pratyaya anta in dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana, kritam pujam. तस्य संजयनं हर्षं। हाँ महोदय।
नमस्ते महोदय। नमस्ते महोदय। I just joined.
स्वागतं। तस्य संजनयन् हर्षं कुरु वृद्धः पितामहः सिंहनादं। one निमिष, I have a problem here. सिंहनादं विनोद्योच्चैः शङ्खं दद्मौ प्रतापवान्। तस्य संजनयन् हर्षं कुरु वृद्धः पितामहः सिंहनादं विनद्योच्चैः शङ्खं दद्मौ प्रतापवान्. We have to say a few times before it flows correctly out of our mouth. Just let me mute everyone. Stand by. I think Aruna Bhagini should send us all the soup she is making. Anyway, so tasya sanjanayan harsham Samyak janayan harsham, something like that. Kuru vruddha pitamaha. Actually, it is a kurvan, that form, sanjanayan, like that. Okay. Kuru vruddha pitamaha simhanadam vinadyochaihi shankam dadmau pratapavan. Okay. So there is only one vinadya plus uchaihi vinadyochaihi guna sandhi is there. Okay. Other than that, everything is native. There are some, of course, kuru vruddha, for example, is a samastapada. Kurunam vruddha, the elderly one amongst the kurus. Okay. Or of the kurus, like that. Okay. So again, pitamaha is also a samastapada, like that. The big father, basically, something like is used for grandfather. Okay, you can use grand also there for maha. And simhanadam is also a samastapada, like that. Okay, all right. So tasya sanjanayan iti. Okay, so of him encouraging, something like that. Okay, samyak janayan, something like that, producing a proper harsham sanjanayan. Okay, tasya harsham sanjanayan. So in the cause of, in the aid of, okay, that is where tasya translates to harsham, pleasantness, sanjanayan, properly to generate. It's in a shatranta. So kurvan, like that. So sanjanayan, producing. Okay, with that intent. Kuru vruddha pitamaha. This is the subject. This is his qualification. Kuru vruddha is the qualifier for pitamaha. In this case, of course, pitamaha is the more direct alias for Bhishmaha. Okay, Bhishmaha is not directly indicated, but we can read this as the closest to him. So we'll take that as the Visheshya and Kuru vruddha as a Visheshana. Okay, and then what he did next is there, Simhanadam vinadya uccaihi shankam dhadmau pratapavan. So here pratapavan is also a qualifier to pitamaha. So pratapavan kuru vruddha pitamaha, in order to tasya harsham sanjanayan. Okay, kim kritavan shankam uccaihi dadmau. Okay, simhanadam vinadya shankam dadmau uccaihi dadmau. Okay, dadmau, he blew the conch. Okay, conch is shankam, karmapada. Dadmau, he blew. Okay, so it's one of the rarer forms that you want to come across. Come all the way here. So dma is the dhatu, dma, to blow. Paroksha bhute lit lakara. So if you know, no, lit lakara is quite sprinkled a lot in both Ramayana and to some extent in Mahabharata also. This is that usage. Okay, not normally, we stay within this simple circle of lat, lang and ring, but in kavis they extend themselves to all the various lakaras nicely. So paroksha bhute, that means unseen past. Okay, so dadmau, dadmatuhu, dadmuhu, dadmatha, dadmitha, dadmatuhu, dadma, dadmau, dadmiva, dadmima. But here this dadmau is in prathama purusha, not the uttama purusha dadmau form, because he is not saying anything and he is in third person addressed as pratapavan kuru vruddha pitamaha. So we should read the dadmau from prathama purusha. Okay, ekavachana. Shankam dadmau. Okay, and then before that, Uchaihi Shankam Dadmau, you can take Uchaihi Simhanadam Vinadya also, you can take Uchaihi Shankam Dadmau also, you can take. Okay, so you can take that, but it is Uchaihi Shankam Dadmau is the closer, so you can take it with that. Vinadya, having Lyabanta, having done the first act, having done the Simhanada. Okay, so that is the Vinadya. Nada, Nadya, Vinadya. So having done the sound, Simhanadam Vinadya. So same Nada is there in both, maybe Nad Dhatu. So that's how it is there. Okay, fairly straightforward. So Pratapavan Kuruvruddha Pitamaha Tasya Duryodanasya Harsham Sanjanayan Simhanadam Vinadya Uchchaihi अथवा shankam uchchaihi dadmau. Also we can take in that order. Okay, so that's what they have derived here. Okay, dadmau is the predominant verb at the end. Vinadya is a clausal verb, having done, having made the sound. Sanjanayan is also a clausal verb. Okay, all right. Clausal in the sense it's a kridanta type of thing. Okay. Dadmau, the verb. Kaha dadmau pitamaha. See, they have also taken the first visheshya as the pitamaha. Then kidrishaha pitamaha kuruvruddhaha. Punaha kidrishaha, they pulled in the pratapavan all the way from the end. Okay. Then the having first act is actually in order to. Now, before the two acts, they derived the what for what reason. That is the correct one to come now, right? So, kim kurvan dadmau sanjanayan. Kam sanjanayan harshan sanjayanayam kasya harsham tasya arthat bracket duryodanasya harsham sanjanayan. Okay, katam dadmau, how did he blow? Uchchaihi, loudly. So they have taken the uchchaihi with dadmau, like we thought. Okay, and kim kritva dadmau, now they brought in the other clausal stack behind that. So you can bring that first and then do this. Okay, because when you the way they have extracted the question, it has come last, but I would put that in the front first. Having done that, then he did this, like that. Okay, so so I would bring the subject all the way first. So I would say Pratapavan Kuru. So we cannot put the sentence like this. We have to go back. Pratapavan Kuru Vruddha Pitamaha Simhanadam. Then we go Tasya तस्य दुर्योधनस्य हर्षं संजनयन् सिंहनादं विनद्य उच्चैः shankam. Oh, they never extracted shanka only in this. There is again something missing, like yesterday. Shankam is missing.
Would that be kam dadmau?
Kam dadmau, because it's in karma position. So shankam dadmau, like that. Okay. So it can come somewhere suitably. You can put it there before the after the verb, or you can put it somewhere here. This is a good place also. Kam dadmau, something like that. But when you put the sentence, you have to put it in the correct order. Okay. What is important is that, for example, things that need to stack together have to come together. Like kaha dadmau pitamaha, kidrisha pitamaha, punaha kidrisha. They have to go together. And ideally, we extract the subject first, then karma pada, and then go on. So maybe karma pada can be inserted here also after the karta. Okay, let's.
So what is the meaning of Vinadya?
I didn't hear you, Mohodaya. What was your question?
What is the meaning of Vinadya?
Having made that sound. Having made the Simhanada sound. Okay. Nad, same thing, that Nada, Nad, same Dhatu is there in the Vinadya. V is the Upasarga. And this is a Lyabanta, Vinadya. Because it's a Upasarga Yukta Dhatu, it is a Lyabanta. Vinadya means having told, having done something, having orally told something. In this case, orally done the Simhanada. Okay.
What is the Pratipadikam for Pratapavan?
Pratipadika. That is a kridanta, bhuta kridanta. Pratipadivat. Pratapavat.
It is pra plus ap plus tavatu pratyaya.
Tavatu.
Okay.
Bhuta kridanta, tavatu. Correct. Tapa, in the sense of having light of heaty valor. You can say the word heat has been used to describe his shaurya that way. Okay, and then van is the kridanta ending for ktavat.
So it is pra plus tap plus, yeah, okay.
Not tap, tapa.
Tapa, yeah.
यस्य प्रतापः अस्ति सः प्रतापवान् अथवा यस्य प्रतापः अस्ति इति प्रतापवान् इत्युक्ते तत्र मतुप् प्रत्ययः तवतु इति न वक्तुं शक्नुमः अत्र मतुप् एव Matup and Tavatu look similar and have a similar sense, the one who has that sense. Okay, but Tavatu is in a past tense mode, and here this is more like a qualifier to the person. Pratapavan.
Thank you, Maria. That clarifies. So this is basically one who possesses the quality of Pratapa is the Pratapavan.
Correct. Matup, we call that Matup Pratyaya. How it becomes also one, that is a grammar mystery. We'll have to learn grammar to derive that.
Thank you, Mahodaya.
So what's the meaning of Sanjanayan?
Sanjanayan, Samyak Janayan, properly producing the harsha.
Okay.
That means it comes out as creating, something like that. Okay.
Utpadayan.
Right.
Utpadayan. Yeah, Utpadayan is a good alternative. Yes.
Okay. Dhanyawad.
Actually, there is a case for Sanskrit Bharati to, at least maybe they do that in Kovida. I need to cross check the books again. Instead of going with English Paryaya Padas, it will be nice if each of the Sanskritam Pada is listed with few other Paryayas, because that gives us a better vector than coming to English. So, and then the English can be also put down. So we should probably do that effort. Just like Mahodaya right now said, use the word Utpadayan, that kind of thing. Okay. Anyway. So let us do this verse once more and then move on. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru vruddha pitamaha simhanadam vinadyochaihi shankam dadmau pratapavan. Okay, yeah. Then one more. Okay, I have a question mark. Let me see what that is about. I don't recall why I put the question mark here. Okay. Tatah shvetair hayair yukte mahati syandane stitau madavah pandavaschaiva divyau shankau pradadmatuhu. So now the track switches to Pandavas. Having Bhishma having done the Shankanada, encouraged or that valor of Bhishma also triggers the Pandavas into their own reaction. So something is always started with a Shankanada, either as a Mangala Vachaka or as a Shaurya Vachaka. In both ways, it's both Mangala and also a kind of encouraging sound. So that's what they are also doing. So Tataha, after that, Shvetair hayair yukte. Shvetaihi hayaihi yukte. So that is there is a double two visarga sandhis, repa, visarga repa sandhi. Shvetaihi hayaihi yukte. So the repa has to be withdrawn back into a visarga. Okay, Shvetaihi hayaihi yukte. Mahati syandane stitau. Okay. The Syandana is a Paryaya Pada for a Ratha. Okay. So here why you said no, why this is Mahati, as if it's like this is actually a Saptami form of Mahat Shabda. Okay. So everything is in Saptami here because the Ratha is the Adhara for all of for both Krishna and Arjuna, which will emerge next. Okay, so because the Ratha is the Adhara, it is in the Adhikarana Saptami Vibhakti. Okay, so Shvetai, this is of course a Karana Karaka, Bahuvachana. Shvetaihi Hayaihi Yukte. Okay, engaged with white horses. Okay, bound with white horses. In the big, in the Ratham, that is the Sanskrit grammar. In the big, in the Ratham. Okay, mahat in the sense of not big, I should say big in fame. Okay, don't necessarily take it big in size. Okay, sthitau, this is dvivachana pratama. Okay, so the two who are standing. Okay, this is a pratama vibhakti dvivachana. And who those two? Madavaha, Pandavaha, cha eva. There are two sandhis here. Pandavaschaiva. Pandavascha is Pandavaha cha is a sattva, which becomes a shatva due to chutva. Chutva sandhi we are learning, right? So Pandavaha, Pandavas, Pandavash. Like that it goes. Okay. Actually, Sasajuso, Horuhu, there is one more prakriya in between. Let's not go there. So Pandavaha cha eva. Cha eva is a swara sandhi. Cha eva chaiva. Vriddhi. A plus a I. Okay. So there is a visarga sandhi, chutva and together, and then there is a vriddhi sandhi. So very interesting combination. Every opportunity we should pick up. So Madhava Pandava is Titau. Okay. So together they are standing. So Stitau. Divyau Shankau. So this is very illegible, but here you read Shankau. Okay. Divyau Shankau Pradadmatuhu. So these two, Krishna and Arjuna, Pandava here refers to Arjuna, of course, because he's the one standing along with Madhava in his Yandana. So Divyau Shankau Pradadmatuhu. They also blew their divine conches, and both of them are in dvivachana because two of them. Okay, and pradadmatuhu. So similar to this dadmau. Okay, so this one is dadmatuhu here. Dvivachana of dadmau. Dadmau, dadmatuhu, dadmuhu. So that's what has come here. Dadmatuhu. Pra is a upasarga, of course. Prakrishtaya dadmatuhu, something like that. In a significant way, they blew the conch, something like that. Okay. So tatah shvetair yukte mahati syandane sthithau madavah pandavaschaiva divyau shankhau pradadmatuhu. So we saw the sandhis already. They have listed. Okay. Pradadmatuhu, the verb. Prathama purusha dvivachana. Dhadma. Dhma dhatu, not dhadma. Dhma dhatu. Okay. Madavaha, Pandavaha, Stitau, the subjects. Accusative case. Because they blew the conch, Divyau Shankhau goes to Dvitiya Vibhakti Dvivachana. Not, it sounds the same in Pratama, but that is not the karta of the Dma Kriya. The karta of the Dma Kriya is the combination of Madhava Pandava. So they are in Pratama. So best way to recognize Dvitiya is to come with a sentence meaning. So what we call Vakya Viveka. Then we know, okay, this must be Karmapada because it cannot belong alongside Madhava and Pandava. It must belong as the object of blowing. So Divyau Shankau Shvetaihi Hayaihi. Haya is a Paryaya Pada for Ashwa. Okay. So Shveta is white. So instrumental case, Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana, because more than 2 horses were there. I don't know whether 4 horses are depicted, I think generally. Yeah. So then Yukte Mahati Syandane. See, all are locative Saptami Vibhakti. Okay. Of course, the reason for locative is Yandana. So first it goes to Saptami, and then because it is the one engaged with the horses, that also goes to Saptami, and Mahati is the qualifier for Syandane. So Yukta also is like a qualifier for Syandana in the end. The engaged Ratha, the Mahan Ratha, like that. Okay. Tataha cha eva, they sprinkle around. Tataha is there in the beginning after Pitamaha did the conch blowing, like that. The phrase Shvetaihi Hayaihi goes with the Yukte. Very good. Pradadmatuhu is in Dvivachanam. Correct. Therefore, the question pertaining to should be in Dvivachanam. Notice this. This is a alert for us. Okay. Kau pradadmatuhu, not kaha. Okay. You cannot ask kaha pradadmatuhu, say Madhava, punaha kaha pradadmatuhu. That will be the incorrect way of asking. Okay. If you do want to split up like that, you can actually, you have to modify the verb also. So you have to go to pradadmau. Okay, if you want to split it, kaha pradadmau, Madhavaha pradadmau, punaha kaha pradadmau, Krishna, or sorry, in this case Madhava, sorry, Madhava is already answered. So Pandava pradadmau, like that. But you should not do that kind of, you should try to keep the sense. Unless you are forced to do that, you should not try to do this. So pradadmatuhu only is taken. Both answers are extracted in one go. And obviously it moves nicely after that. Kidrishau tau. See, they have used tau instead of cow here. That is Madhava Pandavau. Kidrishau Madhava Pandavau. Athava Kidrishau Madhavaha Pandavaha cha. That way also. But tau is a good alias to include all that. Sthitau, standing. Kutra sthitau syandane. Then the qualifiers for syandana. Kidrishe syandane mahati syandane. Saptami. Okay. Punah kidrishe yukte syandane. Kaihi yukte hayaihi. Punah. Oh, haya gets Shweta. Sorry, so we cannot say punah kaihi Shvetaihi yuktah na Shvetaihi hayaihi. So the Shweta goes to pointer to the haya and haya goes to yukta. So we have to ask kidrishaihi hayaihi. So qualifier of haya is Shvetaihi. So there is a Visheshana Visheshya pairing there to be noticed. Okay. So best way is patiently see what they have done, think through, talk through it, just like I am talking through to you guys. Sometimes open mouthing your thoughts is helpful. Then kau pradadmatuhu, shankau pradadmuhu. Now the karma pada stack has been extracted. Here they didn't forget. So kidrishau shankau, divyau shankau, kada pradadmatuhu. Tataha has been extracted all the way in the end. It can be asked anywhere, but they asked in the end. But we would put it in the beginning because that is a what we call as a connector to the previous verse. Okay. So we start first. So tataha, after that, like that.
Sir, one question.
Ha, Bhagini.
Yasana पाठे यदि त प्रत्यय अस्ति तस्य प्रश्नार्थं कथं भूतः इति युज्यते. तो अत्र स्थितः और स्थितौ is also त प्रत्यय. So can we use katham bhutau tau?
No, I'm just trying to go back to the katham bhutau.
पाठे यथा भागम अवस्थिताः प्रत्यय तस्य प्रश्नार्थं कथं भूतः. So अत्र स्थितौ तौ. Can we ask katham bhutau tau?
You can ask. Correct. There's an opportunity to ask that way also. Katham bhutau tau sthitau tau. Correct. Very good. Correct. Because the stha dhatu in the question can be looked at as a bhuda, to be dhatu. So katham bhutaha, how situated. So here katham bhutau. Okay, right? Katham bhutaha, katham bhutau, katham bhutaha. So you can use katham bhutau tau. Correct. Okay. You can do that. Okay. Here they have asked. 1 second. Let me go there. Here they have asked. Kidrushau shankau, that is fine. Katham sthitau, how they extracted? Kidrushau tau they have asked. Okay. Sthitau tau. Okay. Bhagini. The katham bhutau, we have to check, is it extracting in pratama there? Okay. Just I will go back and check that. Katham bhutaha, that is also extracting pratama only. Avasthitaha. Correct. Nominative case only. Yes. Clear this thing. But I think you can ask the question in Dvitiya if for any reason it has to go to Dvitiya also. I think because Katham Bhutau will remain the same sound in Dvitiya also. Good. Many ways to cut the butter.
Madhya, as we have come to the the former one, be zikr Bhagini ne kiya, like ayani shu. Yesterday we said we are missing one line there. Can we say abhirakshantu? Sorry, I'm confusing. Kam abhirakshantu. ki katam bhuta, it can be yatha bhagam avastita.
कथं भूताः कथं भूताः कथम् अवस्थिताः we had a very simple question, no? कथम् अवस्थिताः यथा भागम् अवस्थिताः. Very easy to extract that way. How established? So established, like that. Easiest to go with
too, I try to write.
No. See, avastitaha required yata bhagam. Okay. Even in the verse, it is sitting in a karma, and it's this thing. Yatha bhagam avastitaha. So ayaneshu yatha bhagam avastitaha. So you can extract it after avastitaha or after ayaneshu. Katham ayaneshu avastitaha yatha bhagam avastitaha, or you can say yatha bhagam avastitaha ayaneshu avastitaha. Order is what you call, it's not it's, they are all linking to avastitaha and then going forward. Yeah.
Sir, there's that one thing you are asking about the question number, na? This question number that they have wrongly numbered as 13. It should be 12. And they
Okay. Thank you, Bhagini. Yeah. Did they miss something is the question now.
No, they did not miss anything. The numbering is incorrect. In the next chapter, they continued with 13.
13. Okay. Then the fault is in number 3. That's all. Okay.
It is not just that they skipped one sloka in between.
Which one?
1.1.
Yeah, the 13th
sloka skipped.
So this is 12, but the 13th has been skipped, you are saying.
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
13th is the next chapter. 13th is the chapter 6.
Anyway, we will see. Okay, the syllabus is what it is, so don't worry. But if they give that verse, you be ready. Try it as an experiment to do the anvaya of that missing verse if it is missing. Okay, will not worry too much because it's their freedom to choose the verses. There is no directive that they should have every verse in the same order. They are picking some verses from first chapter of Bhagavad Gita because it's easy. That's all. Okay, and also by the way,
logic is there. Because they skipped one sloka there, that's why they jumped one count also there, one numbering.
Oh, okay.
11 and 13.
Okay, so this number is correct according to Bhagavad Gita order. Okay.
Bhagavad Gita ordered the 13, which is numbered here, is 1.14. And the former one is 1.12. Beech mein.
So it's all full mess now. Number is full mess.
If we go by the Gita,
leave it.
Missing,
so yeah, they should. There is no intent to track the Gita number, so they should have gone sequentially here. So I will just put it down as a spelling error and say 12. That's all. Okay. So here's a beautiful scene. This is the after that full Ratha picture. This is the most popular pictorial of these two of them blowing the conch. Poor Bhishma, I couldn't find blowing the conch anywhere. So I had to combine two icons to make him look good. Though it doesn't look very powerful doing the conch blowing. Anyway, funny. Sandayaha. So how are we doing? Yeah, good. There are some more Vyanjana Sandhis in Sanskrit. We give here a brief exposition of those. See, they are very clearly saying we are not elaborating on all the subtle points that involve Purva Savarna Sandhi and other Sandhis that will follow. We may be giving what you call a subset view is what they are admitting very clearly. Brief exposition admits that we are not giving all the subtle variations and you know what you call, there is always this common and then variant rules, right? So they may not address every variant rule. Utsarga apavada paddhati, we call it in Sanskritam. Utsarga apavada paddhati. Utsarga means the generator of the most common rule for the whole process, and apavada is exceptions. Okay, like that. Anyway, so Purva Savarna Sandhihi. So the name itself is very, very indicative. So always track the main name because names are meaningful. So previous, that means the party that is to the left of the Sandhi. Okay. Sandhi Karya. Savarna, same type of Varna, Sandhi. So in this Sandhi, whatever transformation takes place, okay, is depending on the Varna to the left. It is having a Savarnya, similar Varnatva as the left one. Savarnya in Sanskritam is defined in that table we have been studying, all the aksharas organized in columns and rows, giving titles to them as Ghosha, Ghosha. That is where Savaranya comes from. Okay. When the third letter of any Varga, Gaja, Dadaba. So this order is also from Maheshwara Sutra, Gaja, Dadaba. Okay. Any of these. So Ka, Ka, Ga, Cha, Cha, Ja, Ta, Ta, Da, Ta, Ta, Da, Pa, Pa, Ba. So those third column letters, that is at the end of a word, Padanta. Okay. And that is followed by a Hakara. So this is the postfix condition. So we call that as the prefix condition. This is the postfix condition. Just to use some English names. So in Samskrita grammar, we call that as a Purva Nimittam, and this is Paranimittam. Okay. So Purva Nimittam, Paranimittam. Nimittam means condition. Okay. The Hakara is replaced with the fourth letter of the Varga, optionally highlighted here, though it has become de-highlighted the way I have done it. Optionally. Okay. So Va will be there in the Sutram. Va or something like that. It will be there in the Sutram. Yeah, suppose like I have put a poor, but this is not original Paninian formula. I just threw it in. Okay. So Vag plus Harati, Vagharati. Instead of Hakara, you have the Mahaprana Ghakara only coming into picture. The fourth, so third column influences the Hakara to switch to fourth column of the same Varga. So G, G. So Vagharati. So this is how our mouth would more or less do it. Vagharati, Vagharati. Slowly it sounds like Vagharati only. Okay. Very difficult to distinguish the pronunciation of Vagharati with Vagharati. Okay. It's easier to flow this. So Sandhi, though it's shown optional, makes the pronunciation little easier. Vagharati. Okay. The optionally Vagharati. Shadhayaha. Shadhayaha. So Hakara disappears, but the same Hakara is present as the Prana, Mahaprana after the Dhakara. So what is Dhakara? Is the smaller Dhakara with a Prana, which is the Hakara. So Shadhayaha. Shadhayaha. So here, whenever there is a compound, there is an attack and a release Vyanjana. Attack Vyanjana is Dakara. The release Vyanjana is the Dhakara. So Shadhayaha. You cannot make it Shadhayaha, Shadhayaha like that. Shadhayaha. There has to be a kind of attack and release process in the mouth. That is why in the Prasalankara, or sorry, in the Chandas Shastra, whenever there is a compound, the swara that is there before, which is actually a Hriswa here, Shakara is a Hrishwa Akara, right? Hriswa Akara, so it should get a Lagu Sanya normally. But because there is a compound, Shad takes longer matra, Shad, attack of the D, goes into the Takara. So this is now becoming a Guru Akshara. So instead of calling this Guru Akshara, they very beautifully attach the attack timing with the Shakara. So make this Guru Akshara, and this compound which looks like a Guru Akshara actually continues to be a Laghu Akshara because there is only Da, which is a Hriswa Akara at the end of it all. Okay. So swaras are the rulers, but the consonants when they stack, they influence the previous swara for a chandas. Anyway, it's a side point, side note, but it's interesting. Shadhayaha. Tadhitam, tadhitam. So this one is one of the prakriyas we do in Sanskrit grammar, right? Tadhitam. So we say kridanta, tadhitanta, like that. So that actually is derived from tadhitam, that which is good, pleasant, that kind of thing. Okay. dhi. So dakara goes to hakara goes to dhakara, mahaprana. So here dakara to dhakara, gakara to ghakara, dakara to dhakara. Here bakara to bhakara is also shown. Abhavihi, abhavihi. So bhakara. Nice. Then etadhi, etadhi. This is similar to tadditam. So here they try to show even if hakara is standing independently, you get that. Now what is missing? First row is missing. Kakara. So gakara is there. Kakaga, tatada, tatada, papaba. What is missing? Somebody is missing, right? Kachatatapa, gachadadaba. Ja is missing. Cha ja is missing. So there is no example for something ending with halant jakara clashing with a hakara. Is there a jakara ending thing? We have to see. Vraj. Vraj is at a dhatu level it is there, vrajati, but at padanta level I am not sure. Okay. Anyway, there is no example here. Later we will keep a lookout for a halant jakara coming somewhere. Okay, I don't see anywhere here in the picture at least. So as usual in my simple picture style, I have put it more for decoration. So g, g, b, b, then d, d. Actually, you cannot pronounce this independently. You see, our mouth cannot do the attack release without the previous letter. Okay, if there is some akara, then you can do ad, d, ad. You cannot without that akara pronounce this as attack release. It's just impossible in the mouth. You have to lead with the previous swara. That actually gives you a clue about where is the matra going. Okay, how scientific they were is just amazes me when you analyze back. Yeah. So jabagadad plus h, jabagadad plus jabagadad. This is our mathematical formula for that. Okay. So few more examples. Vanighasati, vanighasati. Abhrasaha, abhrasaha. So much change here. Abhrasaha. So this meaning also we will took. The shopkeeper smiles, and hrasa means loss. Okay, abhrasaha means loss of water. Okay, some kind of a leakage or some dryness, something like that related to that. Maybe somewhere you can use this. It doesn't mean these two have to be used together, but they are in sandhi, so most likely they have some combined meaning is how we look at it. Okay. And but of course these are all in pratipadika form, so these are all samastapadas also. Vanig, ab, jagad, etad, they are pratipadika padantas. Remember, padanta doesn't mean vibhaktyanta, it means pratipadikanta more or less, especially in sandhis. Some places vibhaktyanta definitely, but more predominantly you will find pratipadikantas also. So that doesn't yeah. Etadhitam, patad himam, patad hitam, patad. This softening is due to jastva. Jastva has happened everywhere, more or less. So falling hima. Hima is of course snow. So falling snow. For the sake of the wellness of the world, Jagadhitaya. Then Samrad Hasati, Samrad Hasati. So the king smiles. the Chakravarti. Then Suhrud Hrishtaha, Suhrud Drishtaha. So here we can very easily confuse this with ta pratyayanta of Drishtaha like that. No, this one you see dhr. There is a, so Kakara has to be derived back. So when we reverse this, we have to be careful. Okay, going forward is easy. Coming backwards, you have to know what it is. So Suhrut has gone to Suhrud, then Hrishtaha has become Drishtaha in the Sandhi. So Suhrud Drishtaha, Jastva, and then Purva Savarna Sandhi. Shad Harmyani. Okay, what is Suhrud Drishtaha? Friend saw. Friend was the fellow who saw, something like that. Shad Harmyani. Harmya is like a kutira. Muni, Rishi Munis and all the hermitage comes from this, I think. Okay. That's how I think. I have to cross check my brain whether I am saying the right thing.
Mahalaya, the sixth number, Suhrut Hrishtaha, no?
Hrishtaha, Hrishtaha, yeah, Hrishtaha, Hri. Some people do Hri, some people do Hra, but it's somewhere in between. Hrishtaha, like you said, correct.
But the combined word is the drishtaha.
So Hrudrishtaha, this is still there. You can barely see the R swara is still there. It's a little attached to the dakara. It's difficult.
But drishtaha is having a different meaning, and drishtaha is
No. That's what. Drishtaha in the sandhi, it continues to be happy only, not seen, not
right.
drishtaha. Drishtaha doesn't have this mahaprana dha. It just have dakara with rikara. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
Shadharmyani. So maybe that's what 6 kutiras, something like that. Then I need to check that though. Vaghinaha. The one without voice, one bereft of voice, like a mooka person, or maybe temporarily mooka, like bhayam anubhavan saha vaghinaha abhavat. Bhitihi anubhavan saha vaghinaha abhavat. Fearing, he became voiceless, like that. Dhavad harinaha, running harina, dhavad harinaha. So Maricha.
In all these examples, the first pada, vag, shad, tad, all these things are itself, they themselves are transformed actually.
Correct. They are all Jastvas, yes. They are all gone through Jastva Sandhi.
Okay, thank you.
Jastva Sandhi is called as Sandhi, but it is a unilateral operation. Only one end, Padanta, is needed. It doesn't have a Paranimitta. Later on, Paranimittas cause further changes. Yeah.
Actually, if you take the example of a third one, Tadihitam, normally the Tadihitam, the combined word only is normally given. So if you want to split it, it is actually Tat plus Hitam.
Correct.
So here they are given as Tat, and transformed Pada they are given.
See, that's what. Tatu has two forms. Mentally, what we think is Tatu has two forms. Without Jastva, with Jastva. Or reversed, Jastva reversed and with Jastva. If you want to go through the Praninian Prakriya, first it changes to Jastva form and then reverses back due to Chartva, Chatva, etc. Okay?
Yes, thank you. Sorry for disturbing you.
No, not a disturbance. Thank you. Okay, so this is what is happening. I just, Modaya, you just explained what is here only. Vak harihi, Jastvam, Vaghari, if you want to show the intermediate form, Purva Savarnaha Va, then Vagharihi, because of Vaghari, with skipping this step, Vagharihi, this one. Okay, Jastva is needed in this context. It is not reversed. Okay, any questions from anyone else? Okay, we'll move forward. Mahodaya.
Just so to go back on that, there's a Jashva Sandhi and then Purva Savarna Sandhi, right? So I'm just curious, do you keep applying like something like a recursive thing, keep applying Sandhi till you have no more rules to apply? Is that how?
Exactly. Actually, the Paninian software is like that. It walks from one to next like that. No, it's like 4,000 equations are there. Think not everything is an equation. Some of them are declarations. Like Vriddhir Adech is a declaration. Okay, but anyway, so his thing is do this, then do that, then do this, then do that. In the end, after going through all those transformations, what you need is coming out. Now, if you are in the Paninian world, this is the stack. Vagharihi, 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 Vaghari, like that. But if you are not, you know that this is the Shuddha word, you can show some other way of deriving this directly. You can say they stacked all the entire Paninian Prakriya into this, saying like this. But they actually didn't show the Purva form of Vag only. So Paninian Prakriya shows all that. That's all. If you show Vak plus Harati, you cannot do Purva Savarna Sandhi because the rule of Purva Savarna is from third column. So then you will think, oh, if I put Vak plus Harati, I don't have any Purva Savarna. No, you are forgetting that there is a Jastva rule that you are not doing. Okay, yeah. If you keep avasana, then you don't have to change. But remember, this is a samasta pada. So sandhi is nitya. When sandhi is nitya, you cannot escape the jastva. Am I making sense? I'm
I
taking
think
a
so,
bit
yeah.
technical.
I still have to wrap my head around it.
Okay, let me speak in English. Sandhi, when we say is vaktuhu icha, vivaksha is a beautiful word in Sanskritam for that. When a person who wants to speak, it is his desire to do the sandhi or not, only when we are having two distinct padas, which are with their vibhakti and all the pratyayas in place in the sentence. Like if walk was available as a usable individual word, then you can use it as walk. But walk is not available as a individual usable word. It is only a pratipadika. Okay. So vacha, something like vachaha, some various vadati, various forms of both in dhatu world and in the pratipadika world forms exist. Okay. So the here in this case, in vak plus harati, vak is not an independent standalone pada which can detach itself from harati, because vagharati is actually a samasta pada construction of vacham harati. Vacham harati vagharati. So what is vacham? Vacham is a vibhakti yukta independent pada. So if you have to reverse this samasa pada, you have to put in the sentence vacham harati. Okay, then you are legally correct. Then vacham and harati don't need to go into any sandhi unless there is some anuswara sandhi, something is applicable. You can do those. It goes into its own path. But it's your vivaksha. If you don't want to break the space, you can keep it as vacham space harati. Okay, but vacham, you have to remember, you have to use anuswara bindu because hakara is a vyanjana. These kind of things are there. And it's a avargiya vyanjana, so you have to keep it anuswara bindu. There are everywhere there are contextual rules. Even if there is space between two words, you have to be aware, especially with anuswara and such places. Okay, then if you want to force a sandhi, then you have to think of how to go about it. In case of vagharati, it is, though it's vigraha vakya or utpatti vakya is vacham harati, that has been given by a shorter form called vagharati is being used as a common placeholder for the entire description of vacham harati. So now what are the components of vagharati? If you reverse the components of vagharati, it is the vag shabda which is the stripped pratipadika form as vacham. From the vacham, vak has been extracted as the pratipadika. That is added to harati. Okay, and goes like that. Okay. In fact, it attaches itself to harat and then goes to harati. Will not go too far. But here in this case, harati is actually, this one is one of those strange places where kriyapada is attaching to a namapada.
Very nicely explained about that. Thank you.
And I hope I am mostly accurate, but I tried. I know my best knowledge I am conveying. Okay, yeah. For now, it will do. Next, one more sandhi to deal with today. Chatva sandhi. Okay, chatva sandhi. When a padanta vargiya vyanjanam is followed by a shakara that has either a vowel or any of the letters ha, ya, va, ra next to it. So this guy's paranimitta is complicated. Okay. So purva nimitta is very clear. Padanta vargiya vyanjana. Very, very broad definition of the purva nimitta. It has to be a padanta. That means you cannot go inside dhatu prakriya to generate dhatu plus ting pratyaya and all those places, because dhatu doesn't have padanta sanya yet. Okay, so anyway, we are not going there at this level at all. We are not worried about how we come to kriya padas from dhatu and all that. We are taking the tables, mugging them up and using them. because you have to cut short the boundary somewhere. Otherwise, you will get lost in the woods, like they say in English. So Padanta for us is most common. So more or less it applies to us. Padanta Vargiya Vyanjanam. So it has to be ka ka ga ga nya, that one. It doesn't exclude any column. Okay, break alert. So it doesn't exclude any column. So 25 letters qualify here. Okay, is followed by a shakara. So the first paranimitta is the shakara. Sh. Shakara is the entire description of just sh. Okay, and remember this is shanka sh, not shatkona sh. Okay, there is a technical way of saying the two. One is called Murdanya and one is called. Will not go there because I myself forget what is the technical name. So Shanka, we use the most popular way we say Shankasha and Shatkonasha, like that. Okay, that has either a vowel or any of the letters ha, va, ya, va, ra next to it. Okay. And here they have actually forgotten some Vartika, but anyway, let's move on. Shakara is optionally, again optional sandhi chatva, replaced by chakara. Okay, so chakara. So sh becomes cha. So basically chavarga letter with a mahapranaha to demonstrate the heaty sound from sh, cha. See how they are related. Huh? So Udaharanam tad shivaha. Okay, so tad, this dakara is a vargiya vyanjana. So purva nimitta is met. Okay, now paranimitta. Shakara is definitely the attack letter. Sh. Okay, though the bar is there before, remember that matra is after shakara, right? So sh, I, shi, sh, I. I is a swara. So vowel, swara is there. So fine. So this qualifies for Chatva Sandhi if we wish to do it. Okay. So you can write it in two ways. You can replace the shakara with chakara or you can keep the shakara. So you get the form. Okay. So they are going to next now immediately saying, look, dakara will not remain dakara because it goes through Shchutva next. They have not mentioned Jastva that has already happened. We know that Jastva has already happened in Tad, but now they are saying Shchutva also happened because Tosh, Chunash, Chuhu, right? That is the formula. So Shakara is the Shchutva letter. So Nimitta is there for Shchutva also. So first Shchutva should happen, Tach should happen. Then Ch continues to be a Padanta Vargiya Vyanjanam. So because they could not write Tach, see, at this level, most of us know the two forms Tat and Tad. So they are kind of hiding behind the Jastva, not needed to be demonstrated. But Tach is not a normal way you pronounce Tat anytime. Only in this case that is happening. So they are forced to introduce the fact that Chutva has to happen. Tach, Shivaha. Then, so it when Shivaha can become Chivaha, so it can become Tachivaha or Tachivaha. Tachivaha. You can leave it like that. Okay. So, yeah. So we get Tachivaha, 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 like that Chatva Sandhi. Okay, I have some markers here. So, tu plus ch, cha. See, in case of sh, I showed it with the akara here. Okay, one of the vowels. So, sh plus a. That's why I have a non-halanta shakara there. Okay, it's not mistake. So, it generates a non-halanta cha. Because the akara is part of the nimitta, it can be shown in the formula. Okay. In these cases, there is no swara needed for the nimitta. See, sh plus v, sh plus y, sh plus r. Okay. So all of them are from this hayavara. I don't have a hakara example. Anyway, so this is purely technical diagram.
Sir, sandeha asti aham na janami this tad the in Stuttu Sandhi da becomes ja, but not cha. Tad Shivaha.
Ta, ta, da. Jastva will make takara, dakara.
This Dagara becomes Strutta Sandhi as per Strutta Sandhi. Jagara, ja.
And then Jakara changes to correct. Tat, not Chakara. Okay. Because Shtuna, Shtuhu. That is Shtutva if it has to become Stoshtuna. But this is Shakara. So Stoshtuna, Shtuhu. So Shtuhu, Takara. So
Sir, Sha is Karkasha Vanjana. Sha is Karkasha Vanjana. So Jaswa will
but
not
there
happen.
are two. Mahaprana Shakara is Tutva. Alpaprana Shakara, you can want to call it Alpaprana Shakara. I'm just misusing the name now to simplify it. If I want to call it Alpaprana Shakara, then this one is from Shchutva. The Mahaprana Shakara goes with Takara to Shtutva. Okay, so this Shakara can only influence the Shchutva because it's Shakara. So that guy Stakara Varga, Tavarga, Stoho, Stavarga letter has to change to Chavarga letter. So Mahodaya is saying Taji will happen due to Shutva. They have not shown that. Okay. Taji will happen due to Shutva and then so on and so forth.
They are given in the bottom, sir.
Ah.
Examples above there is Shutva Sandhi also.
Correct. I have given. Correct. And I have it here. Okay. Just let us wait a bit. Okay.
Okay.
So in this diagram we have tu, shu, ch like this. Okay. So tu and sh, ch. It's optional. You can leave it like that or you can change it to Mahaprana Chakara like that. Okay. So like this transformations are shown here technically. So I have shown some technical possibilities like that. Gachat Shankaraha, Gachat Shankaraha, Gachat Shyalaha, Gachat Shyalaha, Gachat Shwanaha, Gachat Shwanaha, like this. Okay. Now coming back here, the ch plus shivaha here. So the ch plus shivaha, they should have shown taj also maybe. Okay, and then shown back the chatva happening. Okay, so shchutva, so chakara, so tach plus chivaha, then tach chivaha. So this is chatva, this is shchutva. Before that, the tad is actually already gone jastva. So first jastva. So let me open that. Okay, tad shivaha. Okay, actually I should write it tat shivaha here. Okay. So many mistakes creep all over. Okay, so tat shivaha is the original combination. Okay, then tad shivaha. Remember, we cannot actually in a sentence.
One question. Can I ask a question, sir? Here.
Let me complete it, Mahodaya. Please, I'm getting splattered too much. My brain is going haywire. So tat shivaha cannot be separated in a sentence because tat is an apumsakalinga shimpa. So we'll have to say saha shivaha. But saha shivaha has become tat shivaha in samasa. Okay, because tat shabda is the pratipadika of saha also, sa also, tat also. Okay, all right. So tad is the jastva. Padante, jhalam, jash, adeshaha, jashtvam. This is the formula. This number is very important. I'm going to speak to that. So number I have pulled only for giving a little fine hint about the software aspect of Paninian grammar. Taji shivaha shchutvam. Okay. So then chartvam. Not all correctly explained there. Next chartvam makes it chakara. Okay. Next chatvam va will give two options. Tat shivaha, tat shivaha. Okay. So that means chatvam avoided, chartvam ended, tat shivaha will form like that. Okay.
Mahodaya, the first one, tad shivaha, jashtva sandhi will only have if the parasavarna is actually mridu vyanjanani, isn't it?
The jastva is actually maybe according to how Sanskrit Bharati has outlined is having some rules etc. because they're looking at where jastva remains and talking some sandhi karya with the paranimitta. In the original Paninian formula, in 8.2.29 wherever he outlines, okay, only padante jastvam suchitam asti. तो तत्र परनिमित्त इति किमपि नास्ति. ओके, पदान्ते जलां झष् इति आदेशः पाणिनीयप्रक्रियायां. तो तद् इति शिवः अस्ति चेत् विष्णुः अस्ति चेत् भवति एव. अस्तु वा? इदानीं शिवः अस्ति वा विष्णुः अस्ति वा इति चिन्ता मास्तु. तत्कारणादेव ग्रे दर्शितं. ग्रे, इट्स् नाट् ए निमित्त. So then nimitta starts for Shutva, Chartva, Chatva. Nimittas in both places are important. So all are in normal color in the sense they are not in grayed out. And now why Shutva first, why Chartva next, why Chatva last? In Paninian formula movement, this is the Utsarga, if you can call it that. Then there is a first transform due to Paranimitta as Chutva, then Chartva, okay, then Chatva, like that. So if you see the numbers, 8.2 dot something, 8.4.40, 8.4.55, 8.4.63. So this segment of Paninian grammar called Tripadi, it is called Tripadi. He has got 8 chapters. 7 chapters and one more pada of the 8th chapter. They are all parallel programs. Okay, the formula clusters in the first. Mala, can you take delivery? 1 second, just stand by, guys. Take a water break, please. I'll come back. Okay, sorry about that rushed break. I hope you guys had your water break. It was right in the middle of this prakriya also. So these kind of processes are taking place. Just see behind the scenes. So like Mahodaya mentioned, while they mentioned the Shchutva, the intermediate Chartva is not explicitly mentioned. Okay. So this kind of thing, basically reversing of the Jakara to Varga Pratama. So what is happening if we now pictorially break it down? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sorry. I suddenly got confusion. What is happening? Okay. So if we pictorially break it down here, okay, the science of this Paninian Prakriya is very logical. See how logical it is. The Gana Vyavastha is like this, no? Ka, ka, ga, ga, nya, cha, 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 nya, like that. Okay. So we moved from Takara to Dakara due to Jastva. First column to third column softening due to Jastva. Then due to Shchutva, we shifted the Shakara. The Jastva did not need any Nimitta. That's why in the gray line. So this gray. Okay. Then Dakara changing to Jakara is the Nimitta of Shakara being there. And that is the first thing that happens. Straight away, Chatva is not happening. Just because Padanta Vargiya Vyanjanam is declared. So this hides the fact that the entire process has been, so actually the Chatva is happening to the Hakara. It is what is happening on the right side. Okay. To the Shakara. Now the anyway, we will so the Shakara is getting influence in the Chatva. Before the Chatva happens, to the left side party, lot of the other Vyanjana Sandhis are happening. So there are left side party Sandhi transformations, then right side party transformation in the end. Okay. So Takara to Dakara to Jakara to Chakara happens all to the left hand party. Then optionally the right hand party, which is the Shakara, who was till now the influencer for the left side guy, himself gets what you call influenced by the Chatva. Optionally. Okay. So in the presence of Vargiya Vyanjana, he can become a Chakara. But the Panini very carefully shows that as the last formula in his sequence. Because if he puts that before, he will disturb his Chutva, Chartva, etc. So how much he has thought through the Sandhi process to filter it into these formulas is to be lauded. If you put on the hat of a software engineer who is writing statements to get some action done one by one, looking at the Utsarga Apavada, most of us know if we have to write a big case statement with all the rules and then write it, it will look like a never-ending case statement. Whereas if you look at it as Utsarga Apavada, generally first do this. Then if that is there, do this change. Then, if this is there, do this change. It becomes that the fact that intermediate transformations are taking place is not hurting the user because he sees the final result. But even to the brain, the way he has coded is very logical. And then Chatva for the post party. So 3 transformations for the pre party, 1 transformation for the post party. Optionally, because it's optional, you get 2 forms. The 3 transformations for the pre party don't have the va business. So that's happening. Okay. Am I making sense?
So can we
Yes,
say
it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Wonderful.
Very nice. Bagini, you had a question. Can
we say touch plus cha plus iva? Touch shiva.
Touch plus
shivaha.
Chi plus e is a chi. So you have to take
touch plus which? Touch
chi
plus
she. Chi plus she you have to take, not just Shakara alone, because the Swara is an influencer also. See vowel. Okay. All right. So let's move forward from this now. I think that was one more. This one, see tad plus shlokaha. So if you see this example, looks like there is an oversight on the part of Samskrita Bharati to explain something, because shloka has a shakara followed by lakara. So now the nimitta that they defined is violated here because lakara is not appearing anywhere as a secondary paranimitta. Shakara that has either a vowel or any of the letters hayavara is only listed by them. Where is lakara in the list? Missing. But here in shlokaha, lakara is there. So technically there is no chatva according to their own rules. But their example demonstrates chatva. So they themselves have contradicted their own rule definition. So this happens because they are not looking at all the rule method of Paninian approach. And this has a Vartika. Okay, it's not even Panini's rule. There is a Vartika for this. So there is a Sutrakara, Vartikakara, Bhashyakara in our grammar history. Sutrakara BC, Panini. Okay, many BC. Then Vartikakara 1000 years after him. Then Bhashyakara several hundred years after him. So the science of Sanskrit grammar has become filtered over time by various rishis. Okay, so Sutrakara was Panini, Vartikakara was Katyayana. Katyayana was supposed to be a Dakshinatya, that means somewhere from south. Okay, and then Bhashyakara Patanjali. Okay, he also has few other names, but so three of these rishis are involved in the grammar. So in this case, the Katyayana's rule is being used, and that is called Vartika. So his Vartika, he says, please read the at in Paninian formula as because the world actually does this sandhi for all cases. What is this at? What is this These are both pratyaharas from the Maheshwara Sutra. So at is including all the swaras and then hayavarat. See, if you remember, one of the formula was hayavarat. So at goes up to hayavarat, but goes even beyond and includes lakara and others. Okay, hayavarat, lan, nyamagananam. So anunasika varna, lakara, few others also get included in that. So this Katyayana extended the formula to say it should actually read as instead of at in his original formula. So if I open this 8.4.63 in ashtadhyayi.com, all this would be explained very nicely there. Okay, with examples of all this. So this Tat Shloka is an example of the Vartika, extension of the Vartika. For Lakara, maybe there are other examples. And sometimes just because the formula allows a few other combination doesn't mean real world examples exist for all combination. Okay, guys, because the most general formula has been given doesn't mean because some other rule will come and take away the option of that happening. So they are fighting between each other to rule the formulas. Okay. Ut shwasaha, sh plus v. So this is met by their rule. So uchwasaha. Then vit plus shankaraha, sh a. So this is also met. So vit shankaraha, like that. Sha becomes shankaraha. So here vit has itself come from few things maybe. I also am not. What is this vit? My brain is not immediately telling. Vithala, vit comes from some. We need to see what this vit is. Okay, it's not from with. Maybe it is with vit. I need to check back on that. Vak shastram, vak Okay, so kakara is. Again, it would have gone through vag and then back to k like that. Okay, Vakchastram. Oh, Shastram, not Shastram. Shastram. So instrument. So Chastram. So Vakchastram. Few more examples there again. Tachrutva, Tachilam, Bruhat Chatakam. So Shataka is a. Yes, Mahodaya.
Mahodaya, quick question. See, there is another rule which says that in the Paravarnaha, the Shakara should be followed by either a vowel or a ha, ya, va, ra. That rule seems to be breaking as we are going down. For example, if you take Shastram, Vak, Shastram.
No, you are not being careful, Mahodaya. You are not being careful. This is a full Shakara, not a Halanta Shakara. So there is a Akara there. There is a Akara there. There is a Ikara here. There is a R here. Shrutva. Repa, we can call it repa. Originally maybe from Rutva, but there is a repa here, right? Are you seeing what I am saying?
Understood, understood.
Be very careful with your letter analysis. Huh? Our spelling is not like opened up like English. So this shakara is a whole syllable. It contains many aksharas in them. Okay. In this case, it contains 2 aksharas, halanta shakara and akara. Okay. Huh.
Got it. Dhanyawad.
So you guys, check out this, but let's come here. Okay. So, but meaning, let us see the meaning. Actually, the sandhi is obvious enough once you know the formula. So, having heard that, the Sheela is like the Maryada of a person. So, that Maryada, something like that. Okay. Honor, something like that. Brihat Shakatam. Yes, Bhagini? Character. Yes, Bhagini, correct. Character. Mahat Shakatam, Brihat Shakatam, big cart. So Shakata can be for a horse cart or a ox cart. Both can be included there. Mahat Shastram, big instrument. Mahat Shastram. Then Mrit Shakatikam, mud cart. So this is actually a famous kavya. Chikatikam. So they have used that word. So in that kavya, the toy is mud ratha, which starts off, I think, with that. Gachat Chhatraha.
We had that story last year. We had that Mritya Kritika story.
Correct. Mritya Kritika story, little bit, yes. Gachat Chhatraha, the student who is going. Okay. Here, again, I am confused by them listing this. Okay. Right side party is already Chakara. Where is the Sandhi then? Are they trying to say this Chakara came from some Chatva? Because Chakara is missing. So I have put gray. I have not, I'm not knowledgeable enough to know the reverse analysis of Chatraha coming from Shatraha or something like that. Or whether they actually meant to say Shatraha here and is there a spelling? In which case, what is Shatraha? I myself am, not conversant enough, but I know enough that there is something missing here in their explanation. Shakaraha nasti. Okay. So alert. We will cross check slowly with other panditas who really are from the Paddhati. Abhavat Shivam. So became calm or became Shiva, something like that. Shivam is in the sense of the quality of Shiva. So it became calm or good or some sense like that. Okay. Mangala. Srimat Sharat Chandraha. So this is a classical Shakara. So Srimat Sharat Chandraha. Somebody who is actually a Sharat Chandra, if we write in the invitation like this, I don't know what they will think. This actually has happened. There are many cases where Sanskrit invitations, when they're prepared, the correct Sandhi is applied and the name is shown, and then the Atiti comes and he is not necessarily, he's there because he is a Pandita somewhere else, but not necessarily Sanskrit Pandita. He'll say, why did you murder my name? Then the Sanskrit guys have to say, look, no, we are not. We are trying to follow the rules of Sanskritam, and this is how your pronunciation comes out along with Srimat. Like this can happen. Hilarious things can happen. Anyway, Natad Shankaraha, Natat Shankaraha. See, Natad. So, Natat Shankaraha, the dancing Shankara. Then Sat Sheelam, again similar to that same Shivam Sheelam. So, Sheela, we saw earlier also Sheela somewhere. So, yeah. So good Maryada, good be a character, something like that. Satchila.
I have a doubt. This Shakara, when we have seen the combinations like Shya, Shva, Shra, Shru, like Shrutihi, Shvasaha. Shakara plus Hakara, what is the combination?
There is no example. Yeah. I can't think of Shah. I think it is not there, not used in Sanskritam. No. Yeah. If they collide, the Hakara would have become something else earlier itself due to some rule, maybe. If there is a collision like that. Yeah. as far as I can think. Yeah.
Okay.
So
the Samskrita grammar avoids unpronounceables as much as possible, right? When they defined the aksharas, they didn't, though they demonstrate that you can do samyukta akshara of anybody and technically produce a picture that looks correct. That doesn't mean it is pronounceable. So they may not use the unpronounceables generally. Yes, Bhagini, another question.
So Vittha Shankara, it's Vittha means Vishnu avatar.
Vishnu. Okay. Okay. So Vittala only, that same Vit. Okay.
Yeah.
So Vit Shankaraha means Vishnu and Shiva in a sense. Interesting. Yeah. Ramakrishna, something like that. Okay. So some quick abhyasas for us to try. How much more remains here? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So now they have asked the split. Now you see actually there is a keyword missing in the heading there. So far you have learned the different types of Vyanjana Sandhi. Do the exercises below to understand them better. Now what they mean by this sentence here is this exercise is not limited to Chatva. They never gave an exercise for Chatva alone. They saw the futility of that, saying, okay, they will do this easily. Let me start throwing all the sandhis at them, at the students. So this abhyasa is for almost all the chapters before now. Okay. So you need to look for the traits and know what we are looking at. Okay. So aham karomi. So there is a ng. So this may be something related to anunasika, anuswara, like that your brain has to think. So chat, sat, chit, chakara, chakara collision. So maybe is there a chartva, like that you have to look for the traits. Okay. But most generally we know the reversal of this from lot of Anvaya Abhyasa we have done. Sat plus chit is sat chit. So without needing to name them, we know the breakup. So now our prakriya is in naming them, really. Splitting them is probably a cakewalk if you have done enough Anvaya Kriya so far, or you are familiar with some Sanskrit words. You almost recognize there is aham and karomi, so no problem. Sat plus chit, no problem. Ut plus dayate. The problem is how did ut became ud is the process you have to now do the engineering in your head. So you will ta dha, so ta the, then the to da. So some jastva followed by some dakara change. You have to look for that. Okay, that's where now you have to keep that multi-sheet thing we had prepared in the very first class when we did the first sandhi. We went through the summary sheet of all the sandhis. So for this level, you have to keep and walk back and forth to see which one could be the possible thing. Okay, in your brain, of course, eventually, but here with paper first, we have to try and do that. Okay, so any volunteers to try this out? Okay, I will open the, you can unmute and try. Aham karomi.
Parasavarana sandhi. Aham plus karomi.
Aham. So Bhagini said Parasavarana Sandhi. Correct. Aham Karomi was the what you call guaranteed half mark we will get. Half mark is guaranteed.
Sorry, misunderstood that. Is it not Anunasika Sandhi?
Okay. So Aham plus Karomi. So first it goes to the basically Anuswara Bindu in the mind because Kakara is actually influencing the Makara. No, normally we write it Aham like that also potentially. But then because Savarnya is Parasavarna is needed. So you can say there is an Anuswara Sandhi followed by Parasavarna. Okay. But you can look at it as Parasavarna directly also if you want to call it. So in the exam, it's enough to say Parasavarna because instead of the Anuswara form, it has taken on the Ng form. Ng form. Okay.
Okay. But Mahodaya, the Ng is not a part of the first four letters that they say in the Parasavarna, right? He is very clearly stated it is first four except the fifth one. He's very clearly mentioned that.
No, Okay, Anuswa, this we went through the process. I wish I can open that PDF. Just a minute. Just
sure,
let me
sure.
Let me open that.
This was the Kavarga's fifth letter.
Kavarga's fifth letter. Correct. Panchama. Varga Panchama. I'm going to open the thing I had shared with all of you. I'm looking for it now. Under references somewhere I should have it. Okay, I have it in my own Shiksha folder. Just give me a second, because otherwise we'll keep getting confused. Shiksha shortcut, Vyanjana Sandhis. Okay, I think it's open. Okay. So if you see Anuswara Sandhi, there is no immediate need to join them together and all that. Keeping the avasana, okay, we are switching the makara to bindu or keeping it as makara based on swara vyanjana process, right? So that is the fair straightforward process. Okay. Next, if you see Parasavarna, okay, Anuswaraha Vargasya Panchamaksharam. Okay. Shashasaha Vihaya Vyanjanam. So this is when we are tacking them together with the avasana removed. So klakaha like this. Okay.
Okay.
Is it clear? So
yes,
this I have shared as a PDF, so you can actually there are even some good works. Somebody had sent some picture and we had probably shared it in the group. I don't know, where somebody had made a tabular form of all of them in one place somehow like that. I don't know what is useful, but in I found for my own exam this very useful, because not only is the formula way of the Sandhi is shown. Okay, it also shows the few popular examples, right? So that we can compare that against the prototype of this example. Sometimes with example we know better than with the formulas like this. Okay,
perfect.
so this I found useful to keep as a reference. Okay.
Thank you, Mahodaya. Would you mind sharing this once more, Mahodaya?
Once more, no problem. Once more I can share it. Not a problem.
Thank you. So nice. Thanks.
Okay. Are we looking at the original thing again, guys? Okay, I think we are. So aham karomi anuswara parasavarna stack is there. Okay. But in Sanskrit Bharati they may show only the parasavarna in the end book end of the book. Cross check that. Sachit.
Sat
plus chit. Sachit.
Takaraga followed by chakaraga.
Takara becoming chakara. Huh?
Shutva.
Shchutva you wanted to say, right? Shchutvam. Okay, chakara is appeared. So shchutvam. Okay. So jastva shchutva, but we can just call shchutva for now. According to Sanskrit Bharati stack, let's not try to mention jastva everywhere. Only where it remains as the only thing that has happened, you mention that like that. Okay, shchutva. Very good. Uddayate.
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 Ud will become Uddayate. Uddayate will become Uddayate. Shtutva.
Okay. So Jastvam Shtutvam. Okay. So ta da Mahodaya is very correct. He immediately recognized that it is going into Chavarga. So Shtutva. Tavarga letter. Ta da. So because it's going into Tavarga letter, it is not Shtutvam, it is Shtutvam. Okay. Very correctly identified. So we know, of course, here I happen to choose to demonstrate the Jastva. I didn't do that there, but I have contradicted myself. Okay. Let me, I would love to just list them like this, because in my brain otherwise I get muddled, because I like having got a little exposed to the Paninian Prakriya. I like that. It's very aligned with our engineering mind. So this Jastva Shtutva is what is happening here. But Shtutva is the important answer for getting your half marks. If you say Jastva, you will lose your marks because it doesn't end there. Okay. Parish Oh, Parishat Karyam. I myself am getting confused. Parishat
Because
Karyam.
Parishad
Karya,
Plus
Shatva
Karyam.
Sandhi.
Parishad Karyam.
Takarasya chakara.
See, Takara has appeared in the end. Okay.
Takara.
See,
Dakarasya
it starts
chakara.
as Parishat, then goes to Parishad, then reverses to Takara. Why did it reverse to Takara instead of Dakara is the question.
Parishad Karya.
Chartva Sandhi.
Okay, very correct. Chartva replaces the soft with a harsh in the presence of the harsh. Simple, think like that. Soft, harsh, mrudu, karkasha. Very easy. Okay, so kakara is harsh. So it replaced with the karkasha vyanjana there. That is back to takara. So you can say parishat, parishad, parishat again. So jastva reversed by chartva. But we need to only show the chartva. So you show parishad to karyam like this. Okay. Okay, well done. Unnayanam.
Unnayanam.
We become finally Anunasika Sandhi.
Hold on. Let's give the Mahodaya the chance. Okay. Mahodaya, you clearly say again.
It will be Utnayanam. It will become Unnayanam because of Anunasika Sandhi.
Okay. Utnayanam. So Takara is influenced by the Nakara to also soften out to Varga Panchamakshara ta ta da da na. So the double na appears. Unnayanam like that. Utnayanam becomes Unnayanam. Anunasika Sandhi. Well done. This is what you are confusing Parasavarna with Anunasika. Okay. Earlier there was a confusion. So having seen all of them, you please distinctly try to remember the traits of what is Anuswara Sandhi, what is Parasavarna Sandhi, what is Anunasika Sandhi, because they are involving some nasal in the prakriya. Okay. Mahadyashaha. Mahat plus Yashaha. Half mark. Next. Jastva Sandhi. In this case, there is no reversal, so Jastva remains. Okay. Because Chartva, Purtva, Tartva and all are out of sorry. Panini will kill me for pronouncing like that. Are all out of equation. Okay. Always have to remember Lord Panini. Okay. Tasmin api.
Tasmin api namudagama.
Namudagama Sandhi.
Namudagama Tasmin api. Tasmin.
Actually, what we have to remember here, this is an agama. See, if you know the original words, so how to recognize Numudagama is very easy. You see, you know to split it. Nobody has confused here for the first half marks. Tasmin plus api. Then you see tasmin api and see what is the letter differences. One nakara, one akara. There are two nakaras and an akara. So nakara, akara remained, but a new nakara has appeared in the equation. If you did not do the sandhi, if you forgot the sandhi, you will only write n plus a na, tasmin api like that you write. But it is tasmin api. See, you see how Panini is very good with this Numudagama. If we didn't do this Numudagama, it's very difficult to recognize the two splits, tasmin api like that. Okay. So this Numudagama is very helpful both for pronunciation and for reversing nicely. So tasmin api. So nakara has appeared into the equation after the sandhi, which was absent before. There is no transformation, but there is an agama. So agama of this is very important. Here all these are adeshas. Okay. All they were adeshas. There was no agama. What is adesha? What is agama? Adesha, Shatruvat, Agama, Mitravat, like that you remember. Beautiful. Again, this is grammarian's definition. Okay. Adesha, Shatruvat, it replaces. And Agama is Mitravat, it attaches. Okay.
Good.
That's why grammarians have beautiful slokas for all this. Or uktis. Yeah. Okay. So now etadhi.
This is Purva.
Just today we did Hakara replacement, right?
Yeah, Purva.
So Purva Savarna. Okay, very good. First there is Jastva if you want to point out, then there is Purva Savarna. Okay. Yeah. Then Satchilam.
Chilam.
Shakara changing to Chakara, but there is also Chartva behind it. Sat changing to Sad, changing to Sach. Jastva, and then Chartva like that. And Shakara changed to Chakara due to Chatva. Chatva. Okay.
Oh, Chatva Sandhi.
So there is Chutva and Chatva. Okay. Before that, Jastva also. If you want to show Dakara also. Satu, Sad, Saj. In fact, we have to show that similar to Satshivaha, all the Prakriya. Okay. Like the previous slide has the whole stack. Here only I have shown a few, but I think we have to really look at the Satshivaha as a good example for looking at the.
That's come in the example itself, 10 number.
Okay. Harim Vande. Anuswara Sandhi. Very correct, Bhagini. See here, prototype. There is no Avasana removal. And so Halanta Makara became a Bindu, which is barely visible there. Barely visible. Anuswara Sandhi. Okay. So this small exercise 1 to 10, which is mixed, is most useful so far what we have done, because this triggers our brain into reversing anything. So we have to have a good grip before we can confidently answer this. So setting up yourself with another potpourri of such words and then attempting a few times will make your confidence increase. Okay. Half marks though guaranteed, guys. Don't worry. Pass is there in the A plus B, but naming it is where our problem is.
Yeah.
So here now see, this is another nice exercise. I think I'm really stretching the time here. Let's finish this exercise. Sangraha, Samskritam, Sangatihi, Sandeshaha. Odd man out of the equation. Sangraha has ng. Okay, Sangati has ng. Sandesha has nakara, which is also Varga Panchama.
Samskritam is the odd word.
Samskritam is the odd word, strangely, right?
Samskritam.
अनुनासिक संधिः न एतद् अत्र अनुस्वारः एव तो अनुनासिक संधिः न एतद् अन्येषाम् अनुनासिक संधिः वर्तते एवम् एतत् पंचवर्ग पंचमाक्षरम् ओके दिगन्तः अजन्तः पतन्निव भवदपि Agama is there in Patanniva. Okay. Patat iva, patan iva, patanniva. So Nakara has become Agama. Okay. Very good. Jastvam na. Others are just Jastva. Dik antaha, digantaha, ach antaha, ajantaha, bhavat api, bhavadapi. Others happen Jastva, but the reason more is this is the exception because of the Agama. Numudagama Sandhi is there in that. So maybe you can also name this as Jastvam na Numudagamaha. Like that you can write it.
In the first example, others are Parasavarna.
Others are Parasavarna. Correct. This one. Anuswara may have happened, but they are definitely Parasavarnas. Unga, nda.
Yeah. Correct.
Kurvanneva, Hasannapi, Patanniva, Bhavanapi. Easy one. Bhavanapi. I wish we get this in the exam without even knowing the Sandhi. We know Numudagama na. Okay.
How come it's Bhavan plus Api, no? But how does Numudagama doesn't get applied?
Yeah, they only put the Gunitaksharam there. How is it? It's not Bhavan Api.
There is a Hrisva Akara. Bhagini, you are trying to.
It's Akara. Okay.
It's not that.
Thank you.
Prabhavati Bhagini. Thank you, Bhagini. Prabhavati Bhagini is, I think, very. I think she has gone through some Shastriya Prakriya. Bhagini?
Yes, sir. Tritiya, I have written Tritiya in Sringeri.
Oh, Bhagini. So lovely. Because every time you are giving us a correct clue, correct example, I like that. Correct meanings of the words. Thank you for guiding us like that. So that's what. So there is no nimitta for Numudagama there. See, Kurvan an, Hasan an, patan, an, bhavan, an. An doesn't trigger the numudagama. Okay. Oh, sorry. Tanna, tannama, taddhanam, tannagaram. Easy. Taddhanam, taddhanam. Because others are numudagama. Tat na, tanna, tat dhanam, taddhanam. This is different. This is not numudagama, right? This is basically just jastva. Others have numudagama in them. So anunasikaha na. Oh, sorry. What did I say? Numudagama. Tatna, tanna. Actually, others are anunasika, not numudagama. My bad. Just because we see double nakara, I cannot jump up and down and say numudagama. Okay. Tatna, tanna. That is actually anunasika. Correct. Okay. So this one is not anunasika. Okay. This one is tatuna tadhanam. So this one is jastva alone. Okay. There is no that prakriya there. It didn't move on. It didn't have the rule for moving on. So fine. Because there is no paranimitta, which is a varga panchama. Satkirtihi, satphalam, sadguruhu, satkarma.
Sadguru.
See, this is karkasha, mrudu. Bug. See, now knowing the table karkasha mrudu thing is very important for us. Okay, to identify. Tak, he stands out. Sadguru. Chartvam na. Okay, this is only justvam. So others have chartvam in them. Okay, then shuddhihi tadditam etadhi vaghinaha.
Shuddhihi.
Shuddhihi tadhitam. So there is a hitam here, there is a he here, there is a hinaha here. In shuddhi there is no shuddh plus hihi, no. Okay.
Yeah.
So purva savarnaha na iti vaktavya. This if we have to break that up, we have to go into Paninian prakriya, because this is not from normal vakyastariya sandhi prakriya. This is a vyutpatti sandhi prakriya. We don't have to go backwards for that. Okay. All right. Write the appropriate fourth word. Balika sapta. Shutvam. Kanya shodasha. What?
Shtutvam.
Shakara is staring at us, so good. But you know, in your brain, first break it up. So shodasha, shakara. So shtutva is a candidate. So because shakara has appeared as a savarna, okay. Kanyas, sakara has become shakara. Okay. Stoho, shtuna, shtuhu. So sakara changes to shakara. Very good. Here it has changed to sakara only. It has remained a sakara. You can say stoho, stuna, shchun. Okay, here shutva, sakara, savarnya in the chutva, shakara and chavarga is there, but remains sakara. So that is, there is something we need to go look back why shakara cannot be. So balikaha sapta, balikar sapta, balikas sapta, but it doesn't become shakara, balikash sapta. In the influence of a sakara there. Okay. How chutva then? Shtuna, shchuna, sakara is not a shchu letter. I am. We have to see more about that. It's not an easy prakriya, that one. Okay. It's clear in Visarga Sandhi section. We know the balikas generates, but chutvam, I'm confused. I think it stops at the Visarga Sattva. Anyway. All right. Ramam Vande Anuswara Sandhihi Tallayah. Parasavarna Sandhi. So Shadananaha Jastvam Shanmukaha.
Anunasika.
Shatmukaha Shanmukaha. Ta ta da da na. Okay. Varga Panchamakshara Parasavarna, right? Anunasika. Okay, then I have to be
Anunas. Shanmukha Anunas.
Shat Mukha. Okay, it didn't come from Anuswara. So yeah, Anunasika Sandhi here. So Vargasya Panchamakshara is Anunasika, correct. Okay, Tatuna. Okay.
Sir, I have a basic doubt.
Very careful between Anunasika and Parsavarna. Yes, sir.
I have a basic doubt. The question says fourth word. I'm getting confused on that. Where is the fourth?
No. See. Actually,
we are naming the Sandhi, but
there is not. Yes, you're right. There is not like a lot of. If you go backwards and observe, there is some kind of relationship between this Sandhi happening and that Sandhi happening because the nimitta slightly different. So, but as far as we are concerned, this is not adding so much to the equation as knowing what is here. So Kanya Shodasha is Tutvam, we should know independently, regardless of what is that. So it's not very intuitive. I agree with you. The left half is leading to little more grouse than help. Okay. So if you know what is happening in Kanna Shodasha Tallayaha, just name it. Don't worry much about what is there to the left. Okay. So you can say what it is helping us do is we have to name the Sandhi. The left half is telling us we have to name the Sandhi. So I have to name this Sandhi. That's all is the help coming from the left half. It's probably confusing us otherwise.
And sometimes it is only 3 words, not 4.
No. We have to supply the name of the second Sandhi. That's all. They have given name of the first Sandhi saying, yeah, this is what you are supposed to do. Name the Sandhi. So name this Sandhi. So they could have deleted the first set column saying name the Sandhi. Okay. Rudan Agataha. Rudat Agataha. Rudan Agataha. Nakara has additionally appeared. Right? Numudagama. Because Nakara was not there extra one before. So Tatpalam. So we'll not even look at that. Tatpalam. Tadpalam. Tatpalam. Chartva. Right? See. Tatpalam start off, Tadpalam Jastva, back to Tatpalam because of Karkasha Pakara. So Chartvam. Okay. Okay, guys. So we will stop here. I really pushed it too much today. So there is so much work. If we need to do an honest job of analyzing all this Sandhi, there is a lot of work for us. Most of our time is spent in doing these abhyasas. Okay, but that is where you are getting the marma, right? Learning is happening there. So we will gather in the afternoon and keep blowing and finish this lesson. Not much. Okay. So have your lunch. Gather back at 4 o'clock today. Not 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
So good luck for your vaccination, sir.
Oh, thank you. With so many fake vaccinations, we have to worry.